Disco Lose. We're going to try and find the identity of the dead body that we found on the boardwalk, because it's past 10 o'clock, so it's time to make the call.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library.
You're very English.
How can I help you?
I do like that, very much so.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you may provide on Billy Mejean.
Billy Mejean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. They're too poor to have a phone line.
No phone number. Home address is fine. Okay.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives,
No.
isn't it?
Do you have any information on him?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Mejean? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name
Billy
now.
Mejean is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was a husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some
Who
books
is
for
she?
her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him
Can
by
you
sight.
describe what the husband looked like?
Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time
What
she
was he
saw
wearing?
him. 1 second.
Just come and take the phone off him, for God's sake.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Right, thanks.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need
No.
from me? 57.
So
over
who the
and
fuck
out.
is Billy?
In the cabin, you see as
Who's Billy? Do you know?
Yes?
See, I thought it was her, but she's gone. Maybe she'll be here later. I'll get money if I kick this, or I'll heal.
the dented yellow mailbox.
Doesn't damage me anymore.
There is a hollow ring. Your toe has suffered.
But I thought it healed me.
Cool. You really showed that.
He does not actually think it's cool. If
I don't.
he must see the box as the weaker of the two.
And you as the bully. I'm the bully of the box. It said it was heal me. It did heal me, but then it damaged me afterwards, rendering it pointless. Grilled. Can I do anything with this yet?
Just an ordinary war. Nothing to see here. Yeah.
Why must we
Shut
stop?
up. How do I want to do it. Give me my conceptualization. Fuck. I want to do it. Have I got anything? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Not composure. Oh, fine. I changed my shoes by accident, but that's fine.
Just an ordinary wall, nothing to see, because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors. All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God. Oh, Wall Father.
Let's paint it.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush. This is on.
First of all, I know you're tired, but look at this wall.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I already have the paint, just need to get a paintbrush.
If you must.
I'ma paint this wall. Hello, piggy. Painting a wall. Love it. Supposed to be finding Ruby. So far, I've found my gun, which is good, but I've looked for phasmids and I've helping a woman find the void, and now I'm gonna paint a wall. And I got some speed. So where's 20? This was Kuno. I wonder if he's still asleep.
A bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Mm-hmm.
I want to punch it. Well, I felt more confident going in there because I have Kim with me. I don't know.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your
I
enthusiasm.
don't actually know.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
The lieutenant raises a brow.
I hate deviants.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful opinion on human sexuality. There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems. He was definitely controversial. Lieutenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around.
Well, that was just some text that I hadn't explored. The landlord. Where's 20? But I've got the pry bar, fucko.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value.
Let's look in the
remains
fridge.
here. Indeed.
Did we already look in the fridge? On a previous save? Seems to have been the case. So where's 20? And then we can go and ask for the paintbrush from Cindy. So she can go, hello, piggy. It's a very hot day today. It's 29 degrees. That is why my hair is up and I look rough as fuck. Is this number 20?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio.
Onion soup? No.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear some light
too late.
footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice? What if I don't want to do this, Kim? I don't want to do this.
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to
Alright.
happen, as soon as possible.
Let's do it.
The lieutenant motions towards the door,
Hello? Who is it?
and someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short, encouraging
It
nod.
definitely sounds like the working woman.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up, nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
I think because she's gone. Disgusting. She was making some dinner. Hello, do you remember me? Oh, the pieces of paper. Do they have a child? They have a child. That's extra gross. I'm sorry.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, I'm alright. No, I'm not really here for tea.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
No.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Do I just tell her he's dead like that?
Yes, that's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is
Sorry
what
to
you
say,
came here
but your
for.
husband, Victor Méjean, is found dead.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Very sorry for your loss.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
Still early to say, but first glance seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through the hole in the bulwark and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role. We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive. Yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Hard to say.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her
What
dress.
dress? She's got trousers on.
Here.
Is there anyone we can call for you? They have a kid.
No. I just need to tell my
Several
girls.
kids.
It burns like acid. Unreal.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Should know. Do you want us to call them? No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
I'm sorry.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Gross. Didn't like that at all.
You did well.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about the kids?
They'll manage.
They have
That's
to.
it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right, let's just close then.
Let's go.
Wow. Is that it? Horrid.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
Let's go. There's...
Alright. Let's go get the paintbrush. I feel a bit sad playing this now.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my
I need your
murder?
paintbrush.
What for?
I'm doing renovations for my motor carriage. Apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people.
What do you think I'm trying to paint here? A mural for a better tomorrow? Why do you really need
For art.
it? Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking
Haven't really
about?
thought about it. Everything is sad as shit. Grand art, art deluxe, the artiest, most groundbreaking.
Then you have time to find your own fucking brush.
You'll see. You'll all see.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine
They
tenderness.
seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Schools are silly.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Ah, this is a red check. Where am I going to get a fucking paintbrush? Did I cock it up? Huh?
An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must... No.
How?
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something
Wait,
else.
what did I... What? ELYSIUM.
Old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name.
Wasting my time, boy. Oh, return to Measurehead. Let's do that while we're here. Right to work. Worst person to talk to.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
God damn it. It's becoming a thing now.
You cannot even begin to comprehend the importance.
No, I cannot. Just make it quick, please.
That surprises no one. And yet you still feel entitled to return to the past? You don't have it in you. Be grateful for that.
What am I lacking?
Your need to steer every conversation towards your own persona is a sign of low self-esteem.
Stop boring, Measurehead. He talks about big things and you only talk about
So
yourself.
it is possible.
Anything is possible. just not for
Well, I
you.
did that stupid race theory thing and it was hard.
Yes, for you, I imagine it was. Don't think that I am now obliged to be part of your little growing spurt. It is not going anywhere.
He just needs some convincing before you can talk to him mano a mano.
I need suggestion. Did that make any difference?
Your race descent has only
Shut up.
worse.
I need to level up. Let's see if we can open the container.
The payphone.
Punch it.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it. Generally speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very...
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste.
Needed to work and all that. It's needed for work. It's gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
I wonder what it does. Oh. Proud nationalist. I think Measurehead would like that.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If
Persuade
anything, it
it's
seems to
open?
have grown slightly. Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Someone in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
What the fuck? %8 chance, that is obscene. Who is this mega rich light bending guy? Okay.
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
I'm gonna squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors.
What is
today.
this?
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodor, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my
Harrier
partner.
Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you
How
very
did you
well.
become so rich?
Oh Lord, not
What's
this
the matter?
again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to
Shut
solving
up.
the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grant. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
What is it like being extremely rich? Cool. Well, I want to ask you something else.
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
You're right, capital accumulation is a reward. Don't you think you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off for you to chill in here. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society? Cool, I don't even have any interesting replies.
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Graf, where my father immigrated from, or Ile-de-Cachebro, where I've registered my shelter.
Revachol, of course.
Listen, Mr. Dubois, if capital and nationalism went hand in hand, there'd be no need to ask the question. States are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
Man, it sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in
There's
this
something
place?
strange
That's what you need to ask
you.
about.
What's going on in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time.
Inside the
Hey.
container.
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we?
We're in
exactly?
Martinez in Revachol. Martinez, pretty good hostel. It's called Burning a Rag. Martinez, there's a cool church. Martinez is a creepy abandoned commercial area. Cool church.
Was it Krasmazov that said, Religion is parole done for the masses. He may have been a commoner, but we're in agreement about that. Still, I imagine the architecture is quite lovely. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money, you can make a difference.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it. Except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it
So you
like
travel
that.
from place to place via a shipping container.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle.
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
Okay. There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but you look different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I can't even see it.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
So what is our coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998.
Ugh.
Repeating. That's not good.
Are you telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
A man this chill is at least a triple-digit billionaire.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is...
Oh.
Yes, I imagine that
That means Kim has more money than us.
My container.
Give me some money.
Could you please stop asking people for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already
Yeah, and I
do.
can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think they only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get?
Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. You know, maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
I need to...
Thanks for stopping by.
But my art degree meant it's bad. Oh man. What? Why am I also fucking in a weird light? Because my shitty art degree, it's ruined everything. Hello.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Nothing. You're fucking weird. A bit pointless. Oh well. He didn't even give me a mission other than how to invest money. Maybe he would give me some money. 3 quid.
Honest men and women with rights to work. We came here.
I have a...
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Ah, you're
No.
pointless. Your friend's dead. Let's see about doing the... Can I travel? Is it gonna let me?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000. Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as the name?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
She hates it.
I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the
rain.
Good.
Hardcore.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Alright, Noid.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Kim?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't...
Oh.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky.
I've got a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
No Truce with the Furies. Rivershore West. I'm gonna call it Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be. And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
Alright, what are you doing?
I'm dancing.
Let's join in.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be
We should
dancing.
talk. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
I want to dance. I'm meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Okay.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's bald.
Is it important to you to be individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
And you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me.
Fair enough.
I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you?
Not 20.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
You need savoir-faire.
Goodbye.
I want to fucking dance. I want to dance. I want to dance so fucking much. Oh no, not minus. Let's get nude. Put them fucking glasses off. Not fucking minus. Do I have nothing? Just them. Okay.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, officer.
I want to dance.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
What? Why did it go down?
Goodbye.
Kim, what do you think about me just walking around in glasses?
Yes.
Nothing? No. Put some clothes on, you fucking gross bastard. I mean, don't really have any other gloves than that, do we? Oh no, they're cool. Put some shoes on, honey.
The mother of humanism.
Yes, what is
How's
it?
the project going?
What? What did you say?
How's the project going?
I can't hear you.
How's the project
The music is too loud. Oh, the project. It's not going well. There's that guy. I need him to
to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the
Okay,
speakers.
ask him then.
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
Alright, I'll speak to him.
Thanks. Let me know how it goes.
The young man behind the mixer deck acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're gonna keep saying hardcore.
Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
Fucking yeah.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
Skibbity, skibbity.
Back to the hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibbity.
Your cop training.
I wanna do the thing and tell him.
We're close. True, hard, full, car, hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Let's join him.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
Ah.
True, hard, it's hardcore.
Skibberdanger. I wanna fucking get further in the conversation.
True, hardcore. Yeah!
This young man, or maybe
You know about him? You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
the skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I! Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because Egghead to the Mega, the K became the G, the boy became the man. The Advent?
So...
The cloud, true, hard, full, car, hardcore, yeah!
This young, or maybe it's not.
The white, yeah!
He missed one.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
Okay, fine. Maybe this guy.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. You really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble.
This kid's got spunk. Better here than in the tent. I'm genuine into hardcore. I'm a crook cop. This is crooked. I did it for mankind. Better here than in the tent.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted.
What do you think of the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think this church is?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it. On the coast here, was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
What style is it?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean
I'm an art
architecture. Art of core.
Okay.
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean-looking building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and
Marriage is
tyranny.
great.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Alright, this church isn't painted white.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss, slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin crawls from the sensation as you
What's the
look
thing about
around.
dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants.
trees.
Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate
Where is
it.
that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
It's gross.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history. Built and maintained.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said ecclesiastics were all about love and hardcore.
I only said unity. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
Well,
Noid, man! Mellow out! Stop aggroing the law!
I'm sorry. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
Mind your words, I get some real negative vibrations when to get inside the church and now you don't like.
You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Is she?
Mellow, man! Mellow! No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor!
Innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal. She's pretty. But yeah, like, who isn't accused of a mass murderer these days? The resettlement programs are totally okay. Big fan of resettlement programs for some reason. I do feel there's something terrifying about her. Isn't this supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, you know, human? Yeah, I'm done talking about her.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
Okay.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Okay.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
Okay.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
She's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, all right. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It seems I like it soft. If anything, with soft core, it's terrifying.
You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass-murdering lips. No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder.
Alright.
Just not her. Are you a commie cop?
No.
Then it's inexplicable. Whatever.
No. I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying.
Take it down,
in
crash
here.
it, destroy that window. Keep it. Keep the beautiful sharp shards. Keep her long face and her hair.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
Would you say she's human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
This one too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
I'm done talking about her.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Nothing, everything's okay. I don't know, it's a nice window.
But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn
Let's talk about the glasswork again.
Please.
The mass murderer? Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from
So
him.
you didn't like the
Good thing
church?
you didn't squash him.
Talk more about this place.
Dead body, spirit entered. I did get anyway. Dude's seen some crap. Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't
What
squash
did
him.
Diego tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus. Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical. Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit you bees had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it. I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for, and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
You think Suna's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like... substance.
Right, about a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubers were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around.
Was any merit?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited-size person. Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Suspicious?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs.
Why are you called Noid?
It's short for paranoid.
Ah, why is it so good to be suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion. It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod
What is the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
No, politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory, but I suspect they're breeding a pig-wheat hybrid. Probably in Grad. I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A suspicious element. It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food, precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
His eyes flicker.
A life is true if it's free from fear. an internal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. Germany will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore. Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods.
Just like that. The young man is dead. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. What does that remind you of?
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
Noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true hardcore life.
Lord of the Western Plain, it is really happening right here. The migrants are contaminating our youth.
Enough now, Noid. You have had enough fun bothering our guests with your crazy theories. Leave him alone.
Yo, man, what's on your mind? They're hardcore. They're just clothes.
Look outlandish.
It's just a style, you know, normal hard style. They're hardcore. It's just a style, you know.
I want to do this, but it's gonna fail. So much fucking conceptualization all the time.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Aggressive, monotonous, but also... She's whistling.
Hey there. And yes, I'm being more like Contact Michael, right? Don't even bring it up. No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Alright, I need to call it a session, and then I'll finish talking to her, because that fucking Noid guy talked for 6 years. So then... Right, that's the end of the session. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!